Yo, what is up guys? Anthony here, back with another video here on the channel, and in today's video we are going to be trying out to revive the witch. Now I have been playing this game for the past couple of days. It has been out. Now we did just get the release on here, I do believe November 10th of 2021, so the game is very new. So if you guys would like to try it out, I'll be sure to have the links in the description if you are enjoying the video here today, of course, of my first impressions. So we do have Revive the Witch. I have been enjoying it so far for the past couple of days. We do have the sort of lobby here, and this is more of a RPG feel of a gacha. A ton of fun I have had with the pixelated art style here. So more pixelated units, as you can see on screen. We do have one showcased, and here is the art of the character as you do obtain her. Now this is one of the UR characters I do have, so there are different rarities of course in every gacha. We do have UR being the highest for now. I'm not sure if they'll introduce a higher rarity in the future, but we do have UR being the highest here. Now we'll dive into the summoning tab sort of later on in the video, but I do want to give my first impressions here of the adventure. Now adventure is very beautiful. We do have a ton of content to go through here so far. Now before you dive into adventure, of course you do have your team. Now we do have a team of dolls. The units are called dolls in Revive the Witch, and we have a team of 6 here, and you can also add on an assisting unit once you do unlock the friend assist from 2-8. Now we'll be using this stage as an example of the gameplay. As you can see here, more of the pixelated RPG feel. I do love it a ton. Something new here I haven't really experienced with the gachas I've tried out so far. So yeah, here is the sort of story you will manage to go through on the adventure and how you'll play the game. So a very nice feel here. I do love the joystick movement here. Very smooth game. Beautiful art style. I do love this pixelated style of art. And we do have the combat system here. As you can see, we do have automated battle and of course 2x speed here for the story. We do have a ton of enemies, very unique, and unique skills as well for your dolls. We'll dive into some of the skills you can manage to find with your units later on in today's video. But yeah, there's the victory screen. Of course you do have some rewards, which we'll dive into in a separate video of the rewards you will want to target, etc., ascension materials, all of that jazz. But yeah, in today's video we're going to be just enjoying the game and giving you all my first impressions of the game. So far I've been enjoying it a ton, as I did say already. Very beautiful art style. I do love this game for its art style alone, and honestly am not focusing too hard on the summoning side of the game and of course being too meta, but I did manage to obtain some good units so far, which we'll showcase later. But yeah, sort of a more enjoy the game aspect with this gacha I've had so far. With the others I do play, I've had more of the like try and focus on your team a ton, but so far with this gacha I've just been enjoying it, and it does feel good to just play this gacha and enjoy the art. I do love this pixelated style of the game so far. And yeah, we do have some objectives here as well for the game. Of course, as you can see, you do have these activatable switches here for certain stages. And yeah, a ton of fun so far throughout the gacha, and I've been just pretty much enjoying the pixelated art style, something new I haven't really experienced in other gachas. So yeah, something new here for myself. I actually do enjoy the combat system as well. You do have certain skills you will be able to unlock after further leveling your units, and of course unlocking these certain skills with certain material. But yeah, there you can see my team on the left hand side of the screen, and we do have the enemies on the right. Of course, as you do kill them off, you do obtain the victory screen and certain rewards here, as well as experience for your entire team. So even if your units do not face combat, they will still gain experience. So yeah, a ton of fun so far with this gacha. I've had the luck of pulling a UR on a multi as well. I do believe the UR is a 2% rate for the characters so far of the highest rarity, so pretty low I would say for the UR. 2%, I do believe 3% and 4% would probably be better, But if it's too generous, of course, the units are very strong at the UR stage and would basically just render the rarity pointless. But yeah, 2% does seem to be pretty okay. I've managed to obtain one, and we do have the guaranteed UR after, I do believe, 80 summons. So yeah, decent summoning there. SSRs are very strong as well. I do believe the SSR I do have on my team in the mage is very top tier, so we will go over a tier list in a separate video. But yeah, just enjoying the gameplay, and sort of the pixelated art style is very beautiful in my opinion. And of course you do have the story here as well for your stages. Now I have gone through this stage already, so we did check out all of the dialogue already. But yeah, there is the battle style yet again, more of the RPG feel. You do go turn based with your skills, and of course we do also have the enemy there attacking you as well. Enemies do have certain skills, I do believe, and we'll see if the combat system does get more difficult as we do go into the later stages. Of course, I am only level 4 and still very early into the game, so we'll see how the difficulty does scale, and of course how the end game is after I do reach it eventually. But yeah, very much enjoying the combat, etc. so far of the game. And there is the level, and of course the type of levels you guys will experience. Of course the scenery does change, I do believe, based on the area you are. So I am on 2-8 currently, and once you do continue on to the next area of the story, which would be 3-1, the area does change in scenery. So very unique scenery for the adventure. As you can see, I do believe we have 4 areas as of now for the story, and we also do have some ascension material stages, of course, so you can obtain some mana, which mana you do level up your units. Ascension material, of course, self-explanatory, you do obtain this material to ascend your units to a higher stage. We also do have the equipment stages and skill materials you will want to obtain to level up your dolls. Now moving into the dolls, we do have my units featured here on the screen so far. As you can see, I have a couple of URs, some SSRs, as well as a ton of SRs and the rare units. Now the rates here for the units we will check out in the summoning tab. As you can see, we do have 2 active summons. First up here in the awakening summon, I believe these units do rotate every couple of days, so this unit will be featured for the couple of days, as you can see throughout the 12th. So as of recording, she will be going away in a couple of hours. Now this is on a rotation, she isn't a limited unit at all, but we do have the limited unit here in the second banner here. As you can see, she will go away on the 23rd of November. Now I'm not sure if they will add this unit into the general pool, we'll have to see and look into more information. But yeah, of course you do have your exclusive banner. We also do have the rotational banner if you are interested in a certain unit, and we do have the banner, I do believe, with all of the URs in one. So if you are interested in a certain unit, a UR at a boosted rate, they are rotational at certain days. So I do believe in the event we can check them out here somewhere in the news tab. I do believe they did showcase that the units are on rotation. We'll have to find it somewhere, but yeah, units are on rotation. We also do have a login rewards. As of now, we do have a 7-day login reward here, which you do obtain a SSR compeller. So upon logging in for 3 days straight, you will obtain a free SSR unit, which is pretty promising. Hopefully they do keep this free to play aspect in future login rewards. And of course, if you can be free to play in the game and just enjoy it, then you won't have to worry too much about URs and of course summoning. But yeah, does seem pretty promising so far. We do have a ton of rewards here, and I do believe 2 multis here. So this rainbow crystal is a multi summon. So yeah, for 10 summons once. So we do have 2 on day 7. Hopefully these login rewards, like I did say already, do continue. We do have growth fund. Of course, this is a paid feature, and we do also have the witch's journal here, which you can manage to obtain a UR unit. So you do want to complete these tasks here, and upon going throughout these 7 days, you do have a free unit. So we do have the doll here. You are Flora, and she is a healer unit. So there she is. Very much looking forward to obtaining this character, as you can see her here at full ascension, and of course all her max skills. So we do have 3 skills here for units. As you can see, we do have more of the basics here on the left hand side skill, and then we do have sort of the more intermediate skill here in the purple skill, and I do believe this is the leader buff here for the unit, or possibly a passive. Haven't really looked too much into the 3rd skill, but we do have more of the basic skill here in the orange one, and the purple one here being more of the intermediate skill for your units. So there is an example here as well of the live 2D you can manage to expect here on Revived Witch. And of course, as you did see already with the live 2D of Arcana here, the Compeller. Now more of my units, we do have a couple of URs here. As you can see, this one doesn't have live 2D, as well as the Guardian, I do believe, here in the archive. I'm not sure if they do show live 2D when you do summon them up, but yeah, here are some still images of the units I do have so far in the Assassin here, as well as Destroyer, and of course your standard witch character, which is you, the protagonist of the gacha so far. We do have another healer here in Norn, the healer. So yeah, here are all of the units so far. SSRs and SR units are very beautiful as well. They don't worry too much about the rarity. All of the units do have very unique styles of art, very beautiful units. And overall, from my first impressions of the units, they do look pretty good, and overall very strong. In the URs, of course, SSRs are strong as well. So if you don't have URs at the start, of course you will have a UR. Actually, if you do go throughout the tutorial, you do have 100 multis, and you can choose a multi of your choice. So upon summoning a UR and possibly a SSR in the same multi, maybe you'll take that multi and start out with some good characters. Now for my beginner multi, I did manage to summon up a Fallen and the Ushpia here in one multi, so I did take that multi, and everything else I have obtained throughout playing. I do believe this healer here, Cynthia, is free, and I did manage to get lucky and summon up this UR from a free multi-summon I did manage to obtain from the pre-registration rewards. Now from the summonings tab, we did discuss it a little bit. Of course, we do have the exclusive summon and the awakening summon here, which does have units on rotation. We also do have the soul summon, of course, which is a ton of units in one. Now I'll show you guys the animation here of the summoning. Of course, we can do one single. Now we do have the rare animation here, and if you do obtain a SSR unit, it will be gold. And for the UR units, you will have a rainbow animation, so you will be looking out forward to those UR animations and SSRs. So always try and target a, of course, gold and rainbow animation. It won't happen all the time, but if you do manage to get one of those, do get pretty excited, as of course SSRs and URs are amazing. Now, of course, the rates, as I did discuss before, we do have a 50% boost for the unit, so you will have a 50% chance for the featured character. And we also do have here the UR drop rate of 2%. You can see all of the URs featured in this summon, as well as all of the SSRs at an 8% rate. The SRs are a 40% rate, and rares are at a 50% rate, as well as additional information here as well. So yeah, overall I would say those are my first impressions so far throughout of Revive the Witch. I would say the units are very good. The SSRs are very flexible and do seem to be very good as well alongside UR characters, so you don't necessarily need multiple URs to go throughout the story as of now. Of course, I am only on main chapter story 2-8. I have found that ascending your characters is very important, and of course leveling them up as well. You do want to level up their skills, etc., which we'll talk about in future videos. As of course in today's video, just wanted to give you guys sort of a rundown of how the game does look here on the home screen. Of course, the type of gameplay you can expect to experience here in the adventure tab, and of course more of the rates here on the gacha if you are interested on the summons. Of course, some people do care about the summoning rates, but some of course do just want to enjoy the game. But yeah, for myself, I am just going to be taking Revive the Witch pretty slowly, and of course just enjoying the adventure, ranking up any characters I do manage to obtain. And if I don't obtain a certain boosted unit, wouldn't stress it too much, as this game is beautiful. Besides the summoning aspect, of course the adventure is very attractive in my opinion, and of course I do enjoy the sort of RPG feel here for Revive the Witch. So yeah, make sure to let me know in the comment section below what you are thinking of this game so far. I'll be sure to have the links to the game in the iOS store and of course the Play Store in the description box below if you guys would like to download the game. Now, I'll be featuring this game here on the channel from now on out, as I do enjoy it a ton. So yeah, make sure to let me know here as well your first impressions of the game, how you are enjoying it so far, and possibly some of the units you did manage to obtain so far. I'll be sure to have videos here up on the channel soon of a tier list and units you will want to look out for when rolling here on starting out in Revive the Witch, etc., and possibly units to save for if we do have any information on future banners. But yeah, overall, there are my first impressions of Revive the Witch. Make sure to let me know in the comment section below if you are enjoying the game so far, if you do have it downloaded already, and if you'll be downloading it after experiencing some of the adventure here in today's video, and of course more of the information here on the summoning rates, etc. So yeah, make sure to let me know all of those in the description box below. But if you did enjoy today's video, make sure to leave a like on this one, and of course if you haven't yet done so already and are interested in more Revive the Witch content, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more of it here on the channel. I will be having some uploaded soon throughout the week. So yeah, that'll be it for today's Revive the Witch video, and of course my first impressions overall. Make sure to let me know how you are feeling about this game in the comments, and I'll be looking forward to hearing from you all. So with all of that being said, I'll see you all in the next one. As always, thank you all so much for watching.